And we established that it would just be a presumption that if you were a firefighter and you got cancer, it was from your job, and it was a separate insurance policy that the cities and counties would carry to cover that. This is very much modeled after that, I think, except this is for PTSD. And you see there's a list of, on lines 54 through 65, who would be eligible as a first responder if they were diagnosed with PTSD from a work incident, and they would get this. There would be this policy that would cover a benefit for them. It's a 3-year kind of disability benefit, 36-month, and it's a that $3,000. So that's what the bill does. I'll ask for the will of the committee on committee sub LC 460193S. Got a motion to pass and a second. All right. The amendment, have you had a chance to draw up an amendment for me?
That's just, we'd insert that language there, and then insert between 13 and 14.
Okay. So I'm offering an amendment, and this would be on line 8. After first responders on line 8, it would say to provide for a short title. And then between lines, or really, I guess before line 14, between 13 and 14, it would say this act shall be known as the Ashley Wilson Act. And then, so that would be section 1, and then section 2 would be the Title 45 of the official code, and then all the subsequent sections would be renumbered. So that's, got a motion to accept that amendment. Do I have a second? All in favor of the amendment signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, the amendment passed. Who seconded that? Senator Kirkpatrick seconded it. One more amendment. Bear with me. All right, on line 214, I propose an amendment to change the effective date from July 1, 2024 to January 1, 2025. Same bill, yes, sir. So on page 9. And then would we, Vince, would we need to change that also?
Yes, sir. So January 1, 2025 would be the effective date of the bill.
Yes, sir. Change that to January 1, 2025.
For section 2, yes. Section 2 should be applicable taxable. Well, for taxable years, you mean this part? No, because they're gonna go back to, they're gonna look at the previous year taxes.
Okay. All right, so the other amendment I offer is to on line 214, page 9, change July 1, 2024 to January 1, 2025.
Is that the last?
That's the last one.
Move that we amended with that.
All right. Thank you, Senator. Got a second? All in favor? Any opposed? Sam, how you feel about that? Okay, that passed unanimously. All right. Now we got a motion and a second to pass as amended committee sub to HB 451 LC 460193S. Any discussion? All in favor, raise your hand. All right, it passes unanimously. All right, Representative, it'll be eligible for rules on Monday. So it'll be first read tomorrow and eligible for rules on Monday. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, next up, Representative Hawkins, and we have not heard this bill yet, HB 945, but I think it's a very straightforward bill.
It is, that I can say. Cause I've got, before the end of the term of the insurance and hospital.
So you ought to like it then. So this, we have Representative Chairman Hawkins, good to have you with us. We have LC 339589 is what we have in the folder.
That's correct.
All right, let me turn your mic on. There you go.
Correct. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
We're ready.
Okay, I'm sorry. As Senator Lucas mentioned, this has happened to a number of people around the state. It's happened in my area with Anthem twice in the last probably 10 years, I guess, and United Healthcare recently, but it's happened to a lot of our hospitals with the providers. So I started meeting with the hospitals and the insurers. We had different meetings and then got them together, and it came upon this bill, and they're all in agreement with this wording. All this does is that you'll see the action part of the bill on line 26 through 34. All contracts entered into and renewed by the board, the insurer shall continue to provide coverage for any person for such hospital at the same rate as in the matter through the end of the planned year as if the hospital was in network. What that's saying is no matter what the contract is between the hospital and the insurer, we're going to go by the state health benefit year December 31. So you will not be out of network. And then, of course, on line 33 and 34, it gets to the specifics about co-payments, deductibles, cost sharing, and that type of thing. It's a good bill. It's a good, clean bill.
All right, I'll come back to you, Senator Lucas. All right, question,
Yeah,
Senator Kirkpatrick.
this seems like a very good bill, but it seems very much like deja vu. And didn't we pass House Bill 454 a couple years ago that did this? Or
It did not pertain to this, like this. This also is only state health benefit. I did check with the whole life insurers and people in my area. They said they could actually work with the insurers, and if their employers got into trouble with this, I did not see the need for more government in private business, so they are not included, and of course, ERISA is not included. So this is just state health benefit.
Senator Kirkpatrick, I think yours might have been private plans, not the state health benefit plan.
it was Representative Newton's bill, but I don't remember
Okay.
but I can't remember. So.
Obviously, it didn't work because we're still having a problem. I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't signed by the government for some reason, I don't know.
Senator Lucas.
Mr. Chairman, it's a good bill because what happens, the hospital ends up negotiating with the insurance company. Our plan goes to the end of the year. You fool around and something happens, you get a bill from the hospital and they say you are out of network, but you were with one group to the end of the year. What this will do is make sure that you get covered and you're not steady calling them about the bill and they steady nagging you about paying. Now that's real simple because it happened to me.
So it protects the state employees,
Yeah.
gives them some protection
Yeah.
from, I guess, from surprise billing, really, in a way.
Well,
It does.
You can call it anything you want. They fool around, they get mad, they go negotiating about what they gonna pay, what they gonna pay and what they not gonna pay.
Senator Harbin.
Great bill. I think this really should be applied to all health care, but what happens is that you start your plan year and a hospital drops out of the network or decides they're not gonna be there anymore, and it just really, really presents a problem. I've seen that in the private side. This is a state side, which is the largest plan. I think it's a great bill, makes good sense. And if they're gonna make changes, you make it on the annual renewal, not mid-year on.
That's right. It does not involve increases in fees or anything like that. It's not touching money. We're just talking about dates.
Good bill, good bill.
Any other questions? Senator Lucas, you ready? Move to pass. Senator Lucas, do I have a second? Senator Harbin, second from Senator Harvin. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, like sign. Passed unanimously, and who's carrying it?
I think Chairman Larry Walker's carrying it.
All right, very good, thank
The
you.
right guy.
And I forgot to ask Representative Seaball on his, who's carrying his. Randy Robertson, yeah, put him down. He'd be good. Okay, Representative Henderson, welcome back. Again, we've heard this bill already in committee. But come forward if you would like. Okay, we got a Senator Lucas. Y'all want to take it outside, you can, but we got to move on. All right. House Bill 384, Representative Henderson, she's already presented this bill. It's to help awareness of the importance of prostate screening.
Yes, sir.
Moving it to age 40, I believe, if you are in a high-risk category.
Yes, sir. That's
And,
correct, Chair Walker.
Probably might save some lives, so we appreciate you bringing this bill.
Thank you.
Any
Thank you.
questions for the author? Again, we've already heard it. Got a motion to pass. Second, Senator Lucas. Any further questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? No opposed. It's passes unanimously. Good luck in
Thank you.
rules. It'll be eligible on Monday for the rules.
Yes, sir. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Oh, who's carrying it?
Senator Matt Brass. He's
Matt
carrying it.
Brass,
Yes.
okay. Rules chairman.
Good pick.
All right, any other business for the committee?
He's already agreed to it. Yes,
Hearing
sir.
none, the
Thank you.
meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Walker. Appreciate it.